Offshore is a detailed feature-length interactive documentary about the Deepwater Horizon oil spill caused by BP. The interactive documentary takes the user on a full tour of an abandoned oil rig used to pump oil offshore, the Spartan 208. The interactive experience also touches on awareness and the extreme dangers of the search for fuel. Also, the documentary includes personal documented testimonies and experiences of the spill from oil rig employees, better known as roughnecks and local civilian survivors. The layout of the sitemap was a little hard to navigate at first because you had to look around often to know where to click to move to the next area. But the farther you went down, the easier it was to navigate.
The design of Offshore was dark and ominous throughout the whole project. I believe that was done not only to represent the actual oil rig, but to show how dangerous and scary one can actually be.
The subject matter is presented in a groundbreaking new type of visual experience that includes current experimental documentaries. Offshore takes the custom structured form of web-based graphics and arrangement of stormy narratives that viewers can interact in their own way at their own pace.
Throughout the project, many different components were used. The sounds were similar to what you would normally hear on an oil rig, such as the ocean, helicopters, and the humming of machines, to put the listener or viewer in the atmosphere of the oil rig. There were also other components like photos, animation, and people talking to help as well.
Separate features of the story of the BP disasters are encountered via a personal and creative interface that simulates a first-person video gaming experience. When you are on the surface of the deck rig in the middle of the Gulf Sea, viewers can move about the numerous levels, clicking on and watching the documentary pieces they encountered, or search through paper files for more details. The most notable feature of the interface is the prologue introduction. The section begins with a quote from the CEO of Chevron, David O'Reilly. The era of easy oil is over. Afterwards, the documentary opens up with a helicopter view of the water. Next, the chopper lands on the Spartan 208 rig to begin the tour. This style and technique brings a more real-life interaction to the piece. The interactive documentary has not only entertained, but educated me. I am now more aware about the cause, the effect, the history, and the solution of the BP disaster.
Modularity or new media consists of multiple components. They are usually combined into a larger object while not losing each piece's individual independence. Offshore had many components that are great both together with the other parts and separate by themselves. New media isn't a fixed thing, it's something that exists or varies within different versions. Offshore had different videos and links that were used to express and describe the oil. Cultural transcoding consists of two layers, cultural and computer layers. Offshore is a combination of both cultural layers, human interaction, and computer layers, videos, links, and recordings.